Starting from Harinamamrta, Vyakaranam and Prakarana, page 496. So we had started with Drishya Dhatu, Drishya Prekshana, which means to see, to behold, and so on. So Drishya Pashya Shiva. When a Shiva Pratyaya is following, then Drish is changed or substituted by the word Pashya. So if you see here, Shab is following, which is a Shiva Pratyaya. So Pashya Yupashya Pratyaya. So then A is directed around A Yoram and we get Pashyati. Pashyati, Pashyataha, Pashyanti Ityadi. Pashyanati na Pashyati. So Ityadi. Then Drishir, Dip, Bhutesha, Dhatu, Puramad. And we had one sutra, Harinamamrta, Mova, Bhutesha, Parapade. That if a dhatu has ir as anubandha, as indicated letter, then and Bhutesha Parapada Pratyaya follows, then we optionally insert ma. So once we insert ma, and then so Ridvayanta Drishya Govindone, Sutra 428, that after Dhatu Drish, if the Dhatu Drish is there and Na is fallen, then Drish will take Govinda. Even though Na is Kapila or Kansari because it has Na as indicated letter, still it takes Govinda because on the strength of the Sutra. So we get Adarshat. Adarshat. Now when C follows, then so one paksha, one time we insert Na.
So it said optionally, but there's only one.
Yeah, another thing is coming up. So when we apply C, then the following rule applies. So Sriji Drisho Rama Kapila Vaishnavi. Srij and Drishir take when a known Kapila Pratyaya beginning with the Vaishnava follows. So for example, Drishir Yuktadip Dhatu Puramat. Now here we insert C. Okay, so this is the second one. And so Sriji Drisho Akapila Vaishnavi. Here C is beginning with the Vaishnava and it is also a Kapila. C is not Kapila here. Yeah. Yeah. So we insert here on the strength of this current sutra. And because has ma ram as indicate letter, so we apply that Antya Sarveshwara Paramita Sthanam and Pritva. Then 352, that is 352 is Vishnu Janantana Manitam Vishnindra Soparapade. Yeah, Vishnu Janantana Manitam Vishnindra Soparapade. We apply that. So we do Vishnindra, and then it is applied as a Sinami Go. And then this Sha becomes Sha. By Chashoraj, Yadvraj, Parivraj, Sri Vaishnav, Chasho, Shmadanta Vaishnav. Because that sutra says Chasho, Sha. That even if a dhatu ends with Sha, so that Sha also changes to Sha. If the Paranamita is Vaishnava, so here we have Vaishnava. So, and then Shadho say Sha becomes Ka when Sa is following, and then Ishvara Harimitra, so we get Adrakshit. Adrakshit. So one was Adarshat here, and second one is Adrakshit. Then Drishir Yuktatam. So we'll have two forms for Bhutesh Parapada. Yeah, just try for this Drishir Yuktam. So 1.2 Drish Tam. Yeah, please try both the forms. Bhutesha Parapada. So this was the Bhutesha. Then Atmapada Drish Yutata Dhatu Purnat in Bhutesha Bhava Karmani and Lagodam Sugovinda Adarshi and Inas Mahadahata, that's deleted, so we get Adarshi. Drishit Atam Dhatu Purnat Bhutesha and it is anit, the dhatu is anit, so we just apply Shashora, Raj, Pariraj, Ityadi. Shah becomes Shah, then Shado Kalsiri. Okay, before that, C here is considered Kapila by the Sutra. Ridvaya, Vishnu Janade, Shuddhavacha, Vishnavadi, Sikha, Pali, Kapila, Vapa, because this is C and the beginning of the Vaishnava, because it is not here. And Atmapada Pratyaya is following. And we have a dhatu which has ish at as Uddhava. So that's why C is considered Kapila and there is no Govinda done. So Adrikshatam, Adrikshata ityadi, Adrishtha ityadi. Then Drish, Yuktanal. So yeah, the mic is closed actually. I'll put that. So Drish Yuktanal, Lagodavasa Govinda here. So so we do Sthanivat Durvajanam and yeah, then Narari Ramasya Aramaha Dadarsha. Dadarsha. Then Drish Yukta Thal. It is optionally inserted when Thal is following by the Sutra Sriji Drishibhyam Cha. So when it is inserted, so we get the Darshitha, and when it is not inserted, then Drish Yukta Thal, Sriji Drishorama Kapila Vaishnave. This is a Kapil Vaishnava. Thal begins with it's a Vaishnava and it is a Kapil because this is La Rama, so we can't apply Asanyoga Dalita Dhukshara Kapila. So we insert and Ridamraha, then we do reduplication, then Naravishnu Janana Amadi Shishyate, and Chashuraj, Bhraj Privraj Ityadi. So we get the Drashta, and then Shat Parasya Tavarga Yuktasya. So the Drashta. So the Darsha, the Darshaduhu, the Drishuhu Ityadi. Drishyuktayat Kamapala. Drishyat simply Kamapal Parapadam Kapilaha Ityadi. Drishyastam Drishyasu Ityadi. Drish Yukta Sishta Anit and Chashurajaj Bhraj Privraj Ityadi and Shadhoka Se Ishvara Harimitra. So we get Drikshishta. Then Drish Yukta Ta. Ta is also a Kapil Vaishnava. So Sriji Drishor a Kapila Vaishnavi. So we get Ridvam Raha and Chashurajas Bhraj, Shatrasita Vargasya Ityadi Drashta. Then Drishyukta Sati Drakshyati Ityadi Adrakshyat Ityadi. So that was Drish Dhatu. Drish. Then Dangshani. We say words like Danshana, Dangsha. In Hindi, we say Dasna. Very close. So Dangsh Yukta Tip, Shav Krishna Dhatuke. And then we have this Sutra 440. Dang Sharandra Shandra Sandra Nasa Nasahara Shapi. When Shap is following, then we delete the Naram of Dangsh Dhatu. So Dashati. Dashati. Yeah. Okay, now Kita Nivase. Wow, actually, you know what? Interestingly, we are just very close to the end of the Parapada section of Vadi Gana. So basically, like as I told you earlier, there are 10 Ganas. This is the first Gana which we're doing. In the first Gana, there are 3 sections: Parapada, Atmapada, and Mishrapada. So this is towards the end of the first section of Vadi Gana. So yeah, this was like the biggest one we did. Wow. Kitanivase Rogapanayane Sangshayecha. So to dwell, words we have heard words like Niketana. You have heard word like that, Niketana. So that's like a residence. Chikitsa, meaning like uh, curing a disease, and so coming from this root. So Gup, Tej, Kidpyah, San. Sun is applied after these 3 dhatus, Gup, Tej, Kit. Now Sun is a pratyaya. Which is applied after these 3 dhatus. When it is applied, so this is one shloka in the Vritti which says, Gupo badhashta nindayam kshamayam san bhavet tijaha sandehe ruk pratikare kito mano vicharana. Sun is only applied after Gupa and Bada dhatus when the sense is ninda, despising. It is applied after Tija dhatu when the sense is kshama, forgiveness. Applied after Kit dhatu when the sense is sandeha, doubt, or curing a disease, ruk pratikar, and after Man dhatu when the sense is vicharana, investigation. So, okay. Nit swarthe san. It is not applied when sun, which conveys the dhatu's own meaning, follows. Okay, now sun is of 2 types. One type is that it is used as a secondary pratyaya, meaning when it doesn't actually modify the meaning of dhatu. It is just added, like shap and all. Then, otherwise, sun will be used as a pratyaya, and it will modify the sense of the dhatu, the meaning of the dhatu. So, yeah. So now the one we're inserting is just another pratyaya and not doing and not. It has not. It will not like modify the meaning of the dhatu. So it is not applied when sun which conveys the dhatu's own meaning follows. So in this case, we don't insert it. Okay, even Sankshodhani explains here, sun is of 2 kinds. Now the technical terms come, Swartha and Ichartha. Swartha sun is the one we are applying now. It merely conveys the dhatu's own meaning. Nothing, adding nothing. But Ichartha san, the second one, which will be added afterwards, which is applied by Sutra 578, is used in the sense of desire to do the activity expressed by the dhatu. For example, if I were to say that I desire to walk, chalitum ichhami, I want to walk, I desire to walk. So then we insert san pratyaya in that sense. So that will come ahead. But here we are just doing swartha san. It just conveys the dhatu's own meaning. So net swartha sani. After such swartha san, we don't insert it before that or after that. Sorry. And then isha samikad Vishnu Jana Anitsan Kapila. Anitsan is Kapila when it comes after Vishnu Jana preceded by an Isha. We'll do examples for these. Ishacha, Anitsan is also Kapila when it comes after an Isha. Purva Dhatuvat Sanaha Parapadadi. Sanant dhatus take parapada endings and so on according to the original dhatu from which they are formed. We can skip this also, no problem. Then, okay, here comes Kit dhatu. Now, Guptij Kidbhya San. By this sutra, we apply San. So, San is applied. Now we do reduplication here because the sutra says Dhatu Dirachanam Adhokshara Sanam Yangsham. That of a dhatu, reduplication happens even when sun is following ahead as a paranimitta. Dhatur dirachanam adhokshaja sannam yangshu. So we insert sun, we do reduplication, kavarga narasa chavarga, and we get the new dhatu chikitsa. Now chikitsa becomes a proper new dhatu. Why? Bhusanantadi dhatu. So then chikitsa yuktit shap ramhara eyoga vishnu padante, and we get chikitsati. Chikitsati, and so on. So, yeah, so here we complete the Parapada section of, we'll skip the sutra. Parapada section we completed here. Thus ends the Bhadi Parapada Prakriya, the section of Bhadi Dhatus which take Parapada endings. Yeah, that was like the longest part of the Dhatu Prakarana itself. So, yeah, congratulations.
Jai.
Yeah, really. I mean, coming this far is really joy. Yeah, so what you do is, I know it's very long, like the Akhyata Prakarana from the beginning till here. How many sutras have we covered? Like, this is like 501, page number, Sutra 447. And two 260. So from Sutra 260 until 447, right? Yeah. So it's like 360, 460. Close to 200 sutras actually we have done in Akhyata Prakaranam. That's something. So maybe you take a look around these close to 200 sutras, and if there is something, then we can discuss also. Otherwise, we'll move ahead. Yeah. I wish if Akhyata Prakaranam was small, but it is not. So we'll stop here for today, and we'll resume tomorrow, and also we'll resume the Anvayas tomorrow. I think chapter 7 we're doing now. Chapter 7. Yeah. So we'll resume tomorrow.
Prabhu, did we ever do the first verse of the Bhagavatam?
Yeah,
You asked us to.
I received it from Mataji, some part of it, and yours is pending. So,
Okay.
So you want to go? You can yeah, go now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
I'll just
find
open yours.
that document. Oh, you have it. Okay. Well, Prabhu, if because I did it in a Google Doc, if we can share it.
Did you share it with me?
Did I not? But I was wondering if I could just share it as I'm going through
Oh,
it.
okay, sure, please.
Let me see, where is
Yeah, you can
it?
share.
Here. All right. This one. You were seeing it?
It's half visible, not complete.
Oh, that's odd. Oh, what happened? Let me stop sharing it and try it again. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadyasya Yatonvayaditartashcharteshvavikyah Swarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayah Tejo Vari Mridang Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Marisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakang Satyam Parang Dhimahi. So Om is just Om.
Mhm.
Namo, it seems to me, is a noun. So it's from the dhatu num, which is to offer obeisances, but it is just a noun. And then I had noticed that, I mean, this is not relevant to this word, but there was a table that said that it is set, but in the unit in the list of unit verses, it says it's unit. So I think it's this. It's not it. Anyway, so so originally this noun is namas, and then it becomes nama, and then because the next uh, the next is Bharama, which is Gopala, so then it becomes Nama'u, and then we have Namo.
Right.
So that's the sun, and so we have this common expression Namo Nama. Anyway, Namo, and then Bhagavate. That's Purushottam Linga. This Bhagavatu is to which is added
Right.
Nye. So that's Bhagavate. Obeisance. So we had obeisances, and then we know Bhagavan is the supreme. In this case, is the supreme personality of Godhead. So unto the supreme personality of Godhead, Vasudevaya. So then this is Purushottam Linga. This is this Krishna Shabda. Literally, it's Krishna Shabda. So this is Vasudev, and then again we have Nye, and but then we have this A turns into Ya, and then we have Trivikrama so it's Vasudevaya. So that's the Chaturthi. Vasudevaya, unto Vasudev. So Janmadi is we can break down the Sandhi. This is Janma plus Adi. So then this combination of A and A becomes Trivikrama. So we have Janmadi, and then because the next word is Asya, so then this E becomes Ya, Janmadi, and Janma was Brahmalinga and Adi was Purushottam Linga, so I guess the combination is Purushottam. I don't know. Is this a samasa,
A Janmadi?
or is it just the two words one next to each other?
It's just two words actually.
This is just two words. Okay.
Looks like, yeah, Janmadi. It should be two words.
Okay. So then birth, etc. Then asya. So this is Krishna Nama, and so back from the section on Krishna Namas. This is the shat form of idam.
Right.
So it's the genitive asya. We got idam and yukta nas, and then the goes away. So I'm not sure if all of this is necessary, because after all, I don't know if we did this first, then we didn't need all this. But so we have the goes away, and then it turns into ima plus nas, and then the nas also goes away, so it and turns into sya. So it would become imasya, but actually instead it turned into ush, so it becomes asya. So did we need to do all of this?
No, I believe we just directly.
Okay, so okay, so it just became, well, I guess we had to change nas to sia, but we didn't need to do this ima.
Idamunasht also, right? But, no, what was the sutra for Ash? Vaishnavit Ash, right?
Yeah,
So Vaishnavi to
and it's Hari Gotrani, right? So it's a Vaishnava.
And how do we change nas into Sya?
That was Krishna nas
Krishna.
I think.
Okay, Krishna Nasasya.
I'm sorry, there is an echo. What did you just say?
Krishna Nasasya.
Krishna, yeah, Krishna. Sorry, nasasya. Okay. So so whose birth it and so forth, asya. So referring to Bhagavan. So
No.
Yaton.
This Asya refers to the universe actually.
Oh,
Asya Jagatah Janmadi.
oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's okay.
So
So let me make
it's
note of
basically
that.
it's a neuter word actually here. Neuter, like Krishna Nama, neuter.
Uh-huh.
Asya Jagatah Janmadi Ityadi.
Referring to the neuter noun.
Jagatah.
Jagataha.
Yeah.
Jagataha.
Visarga.
Jagataha. I'm trying to make that. What happened?
Oh.
There. All right. So, birth, etc. of the universe. Okay, so then yato. So yeah, good thing I asked. I didn't know that. Yaton vayad. So then that's from yato plus anvayad. So then then we get the avagraha here by Sutra 56, the Sandhi Sutra. And then yato is from this pronoun yad. And so this is the ablative. So we take yad, and we can get tas for the ablative, tasi, and then the disappears by Sutra 238, and we get yatas, and then 93 turns into yatah, and then just like above here, we get yato. So from which is yato, and then anvayad is, so we have this Purushottam Linga Krishna Shabda Anvaya, which is this thing that we've been doing in the Bhagavatam, and this is also the ablative, the fifth case. So Anvaya, and then we add the nasi here, and we get so, and then by Sutra 102, in the Krishna case of the Krishna Sabda, it becomes at, and then these o and a combine to get anvayat, and then by 61 we get anvayad, because the next is a sarveshwara, so this the becomes the. And so here is so here I interpreted anvaya as connection, and then of course in Srila Prabhupada's translation it says directly, so we have the from the connection, and then itaratash is an indeclinable avyaya, and it came from itarata, which is this indeclinable word, and then because it's combined with cha, then by Sandhi Sutra 79 it became itaratash cha. So itaratash is otherwise. So first, so it's both from the connection directly and otherwise. So that's indirectly.
So itara is also a Krishna nama.
Oh, it is a Krishna nama.
Yeah, it's a Krishna nama. Itaratvatva nema samasima purva. So itara is there.
Oh, all right. Let me fix that. So it's a Purushottam Linga Krishna nama?
Yeah.
All right, so let me go back. Purushottam Krishna. Must be 1.1. Plus. So plus 93, we got itra. Right? I just made it 1.1.
It's 5.1. It's not 1.1. It's like yataha, we did yataha, tasi. So this tasi same here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. So
the word is itara, and then we have the tasi pratyaya. Because if you see na, anvayat is also 5.1. So itarataha is
right,
also.
Right. Okay, well, good thing I asked you that. All right, so this is so let me just do it just like the other one. And we don't need 238, then that just becomes itaratas. So now it's correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do but just add the tas. Okay. All right, so then this is indirectly, otherwise. And then Charteshwa is Cha and Arteshu, which then by 42 that became Charteshwa. And Cha just means also, so this goes with Itratash, so indirectly also. And then Arteshwa is there was Arteshu, and then because the next is the Sarveshwara of Avijja, so then by Sandhi Sutra 51 it became Arteshva. And Arteshu is because we had this Purushottama Krishna Shabda Artha. I should have written Artha. And then this became 7.3 Artha, and we add soup in, and then by Sutra 101, this this becomes Arte, and so we have Arteshu, and then by the Shatva Vidhi it becomes Arteshu. And so this is the locative case, and I put that it's with respect to the purposes. That's one meaning of the locative case. So I believe that these are the purposes of the Janmadi.
Actually, like Artheshu Abhignya, the Lord is cognizant about this material creation. So Artheshu Vastushu Abhignya.
Okay, but what are these arthas? So this is, whose arthas are they? They're arthas. They're all possible arthas.
Meaning?
So this artha. So is it correct to translate it as purposes? Because then, if it's purposes, then there has to be.
No. Here, artha is not considered as purpose. If you read the commentaries, they give it like vastu. The vastus present in this creation and all.
Okay, so let's get rid of that then.
I recall the word vastu now, but there is like a lot more comment on this word.
See commentaries for this word. Okay. So, oops, wait, what just happened? Right, let's share again. All right, then there's Abhigya. So then this is a Visheshana about Bhagavan. And it's in Purushottama Linga, agreeing with him. And so then this is Abhigya, and is it correct that this is 1.1?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we just add su, and then we get Abhigyas, and by 93 we get Abhigya. And then there's no Sandhi Sutra, so it just stays Abhigya. There's no Sandhi Sutra before these.
By the way, you could have also like how does it decoded it, like Abhignya is Abhi is a prefix, because you know the prefixes by now, right?
Right, it's a upasarga.
And Gnya comes from the dhatu Gnya, if you have done that. I think you don't have, you have not done. Yeah, so if you all know the dhatu that way also, so you can also break in that way. Yeah. Even the nouns.
So about knowledge.
I mean, Gnya dhatu means knowledge itself. And Abhi is.
But what is the Abhi as upasarga then?
Abhi is the upasarga.
Yeah, but what is it signifying? About all around, or
yeah, all around. Like he's knowing completely, and that Abhitaha, Sarvataha, Sarvato Prakarena, like that.
All right, Sarvata. All right. Then Svarat. So then this is also another Visheshana, and again it's Purushottam because it's about Bhagavan. And this is Swaraj is the stem, and then we add Su, and but then there's Mahahara, it remains Swaraj, and then by 182, then this became Svarash, and then by 184 it became Svarad, and finally it ended up as Svarat.
This word or the similar one, the last weekend, the word was Yadurat. Yeah. So yeah, we just did that last weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I don't think I was here when we did that, or maybe I just misrecalled. Anyway, so then that means fully independent, Svarat. And then this gave me quite a bit of trouble.
but you got it right. Looks like, yeah, you got it right.
Okay. Okay, so thank you. So yes, because this is eighth guna, which we haven't done.
Oh.
So Tanu is Tanu has the meaning of vistare, to spread, and so in the Adhokshaja Atmapada 1.1, because it is Bhagavan who did this in some distant past. He so we add so we have 1.1 Tanu, and then we add by Sutra 267 we add A, and then we do the reduplication Tatanu plus A, but then and there's no it, so it remains Tatanu plus A, but then by 337 this Nara disappears, and this in 363 we have this Tan becomes Tain, so we ended up with just Taini.
Yeah, great.
And so the root meaning is spread, but I guess it means it's going to mean that he spread the knowledge, so he imparted the knowledge. That's what how Srila Prabhupada translated. And then Brahma is obviously in Brahmalinga, and it's a Krishna Shabda. And this is in the accusative, the Dvitiya case. So we started with Brahman, and so we should have added but then by Sutra 166 it would have just remained Brahman. The goes away, and then by 190 then the N also goes away, so it becomes Brahma. So in this particular case, the Brahma that is being spread is Vedic knowledge. That's how Srila Prabhupada translates it. And then Hrida, so Hrid is the heart, and then this is in Brahmalinga also. And this is in the Tritiya. Actually, I forgot, what is the word for case? I keep saying the English word case.
Vibhakti.
Vibhakti, yes, the Tritiya Vibhakti. And then, so then again we add ta, because it's 3.1, and it's simple, we just get Hrida. And so it's through the consciousness of the heart, that is how the Lord imparted the Vedic knowledge to, and to whom? Now this ya, so we have yah, which we'll explain in a moment, is and then the next thing is adi. So then the visarga disappears by the Sandhi Sutra 81. So it just becomes yah plus adi. And yah, I got as, this is the Krishna Nama Yad. And it's just 1.1. So this is referring to Bhagavan,
Yes.
the one who spread the Vedic knowledge through the consciousness of the heart.
Mhm.
And this is so this is Yad plus Su, and then the is deleted by Sutra 238, and then we get Yes, and then by 93 it's Yah. And so that's how we got Yah, and then we did the Sandhi Sutra. And this is who did it. So this is Bhagavan. And to whom? So this is Adi Kavaye. So Adi Kavaya is this is that there's the Purushottam. It's a Hari Shabda Adi Kavi, and then we add Ne by Sutra 90, but then by Sutra 119, this E also becomes A, Adi Kave. And so then by the Sandhi Sutra 54, this Eoi, it becomes Adi Kavai. So unto, and then this Adi Kavi is Lord Brahma, the original Kavi, or the original seer, the original created being.
Mhm.
So that's to whom he spread the Vedic knowledge through his heart. So then that's the end of one phrase. Tene Brahma Hrida Adi Kavaye. And then the next thing is that so this is now wait a minute, this should have been, this is Parapada. I just realized that they're getting bewildered. Oh, I see. It is Parapada, but it is to be bewildered. Interesting. Okay, so this is in the fourth gana. Muha Vaichitye, to be bewildered. And so then this is the Achyuta Parapada 1.3, because it's then we're going to get the subject is these plural. Muhyanti, it comes from, so there's Muha, and then the 1.3 ending is Anti. The Achyuta ending is Anti. And then we add Shap by Sutra 288. And then by Sutra 537, which we haven't done yet, so I had to, it's another difficulty because we haven't done the fourth gana. So we have then this Shap turns into Shya. And then by Sutra 291, we don't get this Trivikrama. We don't, this also disappears. So it becomes Muhyanti.
Right.
And so this is Parapada, even though they are bewildered. So I just now I noticed that it's Parapada, even though it seems to be like a passive thing. But these, and who gets oh, so this is Yat. So this again is Yad, and I guess I should. So I just did that. That Yad became Yat by the Sandhi Sutra 63, but I'm saying here that it's Avyaya of the Yad. Is that correct?
It's not an Avyaya here.
It's not an Avyaya? Okay, so this is just...
It's not an Avyaya.
So what... well, I do not have the...
Looks like Yat is a neuter word here. 1-1. No. It actually looks like Yat and Surayaha are... yeah, actually it should be a samasa, I believe.
Oh, it's
It should be a samasa, if I'm not wrong. Because it's like it's actually in the Saptami Vibhakti, used in the Saptami sense. So Surayaha Yasmin Vishaye Muhyanti. even the demigods are bewildered, in whose, like, how do you say that? In whose,
otherwise should have been
in whose matter, let's say, and so on.
7th. So Yat is about him.
Yeah, can say, or in whose
All right.
matter, in whose regard.
Okay. All right. So this is not quite correct. About whom, in whose regard? Oh, with respect to whom?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Yatsureya. So then it's actually like one word then, Yatsureya. There's no, so then this, it's not that there's this, well, anyway, this could be the internal something. Okay, so then Sureya, this is from the Harishabda Suri.
Right.
And this is in Purushottama Linga, and then because it's plural, then we added jas. So and then by 119 we got Sure, and then by 54 then we have Eoi, so it's Surayas, and it becomes Surayas. So Suri applies both to the sages and the devas. So they all are getting bewildered in whose regard. So that's the end of another phrase. Muhyanti yat Surya.
Can we do the rest tomorrow?
Okay, sure.
But it's really elaborate. I mean, very nice. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you for, it took a long time, and thank you for correcting the mistakes. All right, thank you. Dandavat pranam.
So, we'll resume tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Dandavat pranam.
Pranams.